Back at it with TV short?
Um,
Is that what it's considered?
it's called an infomercial, technically.
Infomercial? Yeah.
But we're doing a 2014 low-budget movie.
There you
Well,
go.
not a movie, but it's a good one. It's unedited footage of a bear.
Yeah.
Not Tusk.
Infamous on the internet.
Yeah, this is like the first one I remember everyone passing around. Like, it wasn't just me sending the links anymore.
Yeah, it was like getting shared.
Yeah,
like
because
virally.
they had done like the Alpha Chow.
Yeah.
Some other random ones. I don't know if Coyote Suit and stuff like that. But yeah, there was an era where, like, you know, only the real people that watch like Adult Swim
Yeah.
and like actually made the effort to go online and follow them on YouTube or something like that.
Would even find
was
clip.
like sending these weird shorts to people and be like, yeah, these 2-minute like awkward situations.
Just completely fucked up shit.
But this is unedited footage of a bear.
Yep.
Alan Resnick and Wham City. They say Ben O'Brien, but
He must be just like the guy over Wham City or something.
well, I think no, it's Alan Resnick as well.
Oh, okay.
But it's just they only separate him. But like anytime I actually looked a little further, it was like the people from Wham City.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna say the Wham City.
Yep.
Whatever they are. Wrote it. I know Alan Resnick is probably like the highest name and the main guy.
Yeah.
But
and the Donnelly sisters are twins, and they're
Donna.
Donna, the actor, and her doppelganger are actually twin sisters. So it is two different people. Yeah.
I was curious how I did it because like they didn't show the faces together. Like there's only like the one scene where they're fighting in the car before she gets run over, and that's the only time they're like together in the same room. But I didn't see the face, so it didn't really affect me. But it's cool that they're twins.
And she hasn't done anything outside of this, really.
Man, this was your jumping up point. If anything,
just a couple more TV shorts.
I'd call A24 right away. I'd be like, yoo-hoo.
No shit.
She should have been in Hereditary.
Should have been good, something like that.
I know the Coolette was good in that. I'm not saying, but it was just like that like mom role of like uneasy psycho mom. Oh, for sure.
Yeah, that's weird. Relatively untapped actress. I can't imagine her sister's done anything that she hasn't, being as their twins.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah, they're literally just unknown. All they do is the same fucking little one-off spin-off.
The one sister is like the world's best actress, and the sister is unknown, but they're twins.
High IMDb rating of 7.8 out of 10 with 1,500 reviews.
Yeah, I saw like the 7.8, and then there was some like other middling ones, but they seemed like it was like RateMyMusic.com and shit.
Yeah,
like I wouldn't trust you to rate my music.
No, you've rated 3 albums by fucking people that don't even know you exist.
But it's genuinely positive reviews on this, which is weird for being how weird it is. You know, 1,500 comments and reviews seems like a lot for. But that's what I'm saying. This was the first one that got like passed around a lot and became like infamous.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know Alan Resnick and Adam Resnick were different people because I got so excited.
That had to be a mind fuck.
I'm confused every time I read it because my mind it's Adam Resnick. I grew up with him. It's Death and Smoochie, Cabin Boy. What was the late night? Not Conan O'Brien. Letterman.
Yeah.
So, like, I was like, oh, shit. And it was like, they have to be related because it's literally Resnick.
Uh-huh.
The same last name. And I was like, they're both surrealist, weird comedy writers. One's like 20, 30 years younger than the other one. It's the same spelling last name. I was like, they have to be fucking related. But nothing says they are.
Yeah.
It's like the most hidden nepotistic thing I've ever seen in my life.
That is hilarious.
I've never seen anything contrary saying they're not. So, I'm going to say they are.
Until otherwise notified, they are.
Yeah, I've looked at 30 websites, and 30 websites have not told me no.
And, Carrie Donnelly's twin sister, Jacqueline Donnelly, pretty much exact same filmography like we predicted. However, she did no, you wish. No.
Back row movie.
She did
a huge role in it. No one get to see it.
What was it? Unsolved Mysteries. She did she did like reenactments.
She got murdered. She got murdered on.
Yeah, she was a wife in Unsolved Mysteries.
Yeah, like
Marianne's
rat poisoned her husband or something.
Definitely.
Marianne was a beautiful woman.
So it's good to see that everyone went on from this and did absolutely nothing. But yeah, we just reviewed Tusk, which will be out soon, so definitely go check that out. But
literally the same thing. 2014, low budget.
Doing these two back to back, and yeah, with the exact same circumstances, I have to assume Unedited Footage of a Bear had a very small budget compared to
I'm
Tusk.
gonna say maybe.
No way they gave him $3 million.
Probably 400,000.
Something like that. That sounds more.
But in short, internet / 5-minute runtime, that's might as well be might as well be $3 million fucking dollars. I mean, if someone handed us, a couple $100,000 and said,
"Oh, we could pull some shit off,"
make something at least 8 minutes long.
Because we already do a lot with nothing, so.
We got an hour out of Tusk.
Easier, yeah. But yeah, for these to come out the same year, same setup, pretty much, like, this is truly terrifying. Like, from the moment it goes to the Claradrill commercial, and we are introduced to the character, which Evil Donna is in the background. And it's hard to see because it's like the blurred effect while they're talking about the drug.
Well, yeah, it's like
in the background.
It goes with the filming because it's like I'm usually foggy headed.
Yeah.
And everything's blurry except her and her children.
Exactly.
Can we talk for a second? Like, man, that first 10 seconds of the Claradrill commercial is, oh my god, annoying. The kids.
Yeah. Oh
Mom!
yeah. Yeah. I would off those kids. With or without the nasal spray.
It's insane. I was like, man, this really kills the parenting gene in you.
Yeah, no, I would have bumped those kids off.
It was great because it was I know they edited. It was a lot of editing. They purposely made it, hey mom, back to back, but it seemed very real still.
Yeah, it was like the voices in her head.
Yeah,
overlapping.
Like you got two kids going off. They do chime like that. It's insane.
No, it was really well done.
Everything. I wouldn't even say well done. It's phenomenal because the little details, the fact that the YouTube version has ads that I literally was saying.
Oh my god!
I was screaming to myself with you in here. I was
you were like, "There's no way this is."
There's no ads.
There's
no four sectional ads in a 10-minute video. I watched. Trust me.
Yeah.
I've seen stuff on YouTube 3 hours long. I've seen things on YouTube 30 seconds long. There's not a 4 ad span in a 10-minute video. And lo and behold, in the fun facts, it was like, oh yeah, the YouTube version is like that.
There's an alternate version for YouTube.
It was so infuriating. I was like, it worked.
And like Adult Swim, when it shows on TV, their little bubble, their logo bubble at the bottom disappears when it goes to a commercial, and it doesn't come back till about halfway through the episode.
Yeah.
So it really sells on the fact that this is a commercial.
Yeah, a lot of things the first 5-10 seconds after the first 5-10 seconds of the unedited footage of a bear.
Yeah.
It has that little ad in the corner, and it disappears. And it's weird. It's done so goddamn well. The Easter eggs hidden. The location is great. I love those it looks like Sudden Valley.
Yes.
It's it looks like the best Sunny Valley or Hidden Valley, whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah.
It's so symmetrical. It's like that weird time. It's kind of like these autumn trees, but the grass is still
green,
fake green.
Yeah.
We care about this neighborhood. Fuck the water.
Yeah, exactly.
It's good.
It's this over the top TV commercial land that all commercials are filmed in. And I think that's kind of what they were going for. It's like this alternate universe of this is the world where all commercials are made all the time.
It's like
a 24/7 Truman Show style type.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah. It's like an A24 Truman Show.
Yeah, that's exactly
really
what it
weird.
is. Whoa, that's a movie we need.
Call me.
A24 remake?
Absolutely. Let's do it. Because I want Alan Resnick to get a big budget. I want to see him do a film, quite honestly. What he does in 10 minutes is wow.
Did you know shit? Something that is good enough that it warrants a conversation around. Even beyond the folklore of passing the video around back in the day.
Yeah, I mean it's 7-8 years later.
Yeah.
2014.
Yeah.
This is 2022. I mean, it's been a good minute to where
It's like, wow, that's still really good.
Yeah. Oh, at least once a month, I'll click it on. Like, it's just, you have to.
And apparently the song was made for it. The Ed Schrader's music beat group or whatever, they did the sermon song, and they don't have any other credits for anything else. So like,
I know. I looked up because I generally love the music. I was like, damn, this is dope.
Pretty fucking hard. I thought it was gonna be like a Death Grips fucking B-side or some Run the Jewels shit, because they had to deal with Adult Swim and they were everywhere for a while. This could easily
doing
be
the summer camps and all that.
Yeah, this could easily be some kind of B-side of one of their shits.
Yeah, because I looked it up and I was like, yeah, it sounds like this art school Slipknot. It's really great. Yeah, it's like unironically good. Yeah, I think I downloaded it on my. I either have it on my phone or it's like saved to my YouTube, obviously.
Right.
But yeah, no, I generally unironically think it's a great song.
Agreed.
The film editing is great. I love the I guess we'll kind of explain what goes on. Not so much the plot, because the plot is like it's not. It's just happening.
The overarching plot is that it's like a fun poke at like drug infomercials.
Yeah, it's
prescription drugs.
It's supposedly tackling addiction.
Yeah.
And what we put in our body and the side effects and like how a lot of them exacerbate what is another problem or an extenuating circumstance. Yeah. It's just
and how like all these drugs have these crazy side effect lists, and like in the commercial there's always like a family jumping on a trampoline and like flowers blowing in the wind. This epitomizes that so well.
The cliche the depression, antidepressants may cause suicide, and the kids are like jumping in slow mo or like eating ice cream at the beach at night. Yeah, it's great. It's really weird though, because it's like they do the quick LOL footage of a bear brought to then a commercial of Claridril, but then the commercial does its full like 30-second length without being able to quote unquote skip the ad, but it just stays in universe. It's just like what happens after the commercial, or like what happens in a world where like this is what really happens. Like people's 9-to-5 job is just making commercials unironic, like Truman Show, like
exactly like
Blanco brand macaroni, but they have to keep cooking afterwards. It's really,
somebody's gonna actually cook the meal. Yeah,
it's really fucking weird, man. But I guess it's side effects.
Yeah,
quote unquote is like the big joke and like plot.
This whole thing just feels like one big run-on sentence, because those ads they just pump the information out because they're trying to make time, so it's sped up or whatever.
Then it stops. Yeah, it stops feeding you information at least, and it just it cuts off and just makes you watch.
That drastic change going from like the white noise of just the prescription.
It was the radio.
Yeah, and then when she turns down the radio, it's like, oh my god. And then
people have to keep in this world.
You're just like
weird.
in the car with her, and she's driving. She's looking for the nasal spray or whatever.
Oh, she's frantic. She's going with again the tackling of addiction.
Yeah, but she was just like happy-go-lucky at the park for the commercial. So it's like this is the day in the life of the character afterward.
Yeah, it's so weird. Then Donna calls, which is herself
in an alternate universe. Is it like her trying to save herself from what she sees happening?
Yes, it is.
It's like a voice in her head calling to wake her up or something?
Supposedly, yes. It's the sober one dealing with the consequences of the addicted one. Yeah. And that is why it's like not... what happens at the end is what happens. Is the police arrive to intervene between her and her children.
Yeah.
She obviously doesn't get run over, I don't think, by herself. But like... It's a metaphor, but not a metaphor. It's like, in this world, metaphors are real. It's weird. But yeah, it's dealing with, like, the reactions and what the side effects were doing or her addictions were.
Yeah.
So, like, the torturing of the kids was real. Like, the standing out the window while they're reading and just, like, this is your new normal kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird, man.
So weird. There's so scenes in here that, like, just make your hair stand up because it's like, what the fuck? How did you capture this?
It's that borderline of, like, no one does that to where, like, maybe someone will do that. Like, and like you staring through windows at times, well, like just jokingly or just like pissed off. I mean, we've all done it at least once. It's like, actually, yes, we all. It's just someone filming it.
Yeah.
The finger gun.
And apparently, like the Adult Swim infomercial series is just compiled of shorts that they bought off of independent creators. And put them all in like a showcase for small media.
Kind of what, have you seen Off Air? Adult Swim's Off Air?
No.
It'll have like a...
No, I don't believe
This one's about animals or
Oh,
gravity.
Yeah.
It's that same premise, but they're longer form, so it's not 10-second clips, it's a 10-minute video.
2-minute video. Yeah. It's just so unique to see something shot this way, one, with all the horror movies that have been done throughout time, and like no one's ever took this approach to it, or for that matter, shot it this well. Like,
as far as the
camera work, the filmmaking that actually went into this is
we have
insane.
But they're the same examples. No one's done it as far as recently. Again, this is a hyped up Truman Show.
It is.
I mean, to an extent.
It is like
it doesn't sound like it on
thriller,
paper, but it's alternate kind of universe where it's normal, but not normal. But it's weird.
Everyone naturally lives in this exaggerated way.
Yeah. Again, like
to fit the
brands
commercial
are
lifestyle.
a thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really, really goddamn bizarre. It really is, and it's shot so damn well. Every kind of 10 seconds has this iconic pausing scene.
Yeah.
You where you just kind of like, either you want to see an Easter egg or just like, damn, doesn't that look cool? Like the first clone introduced down the road.
Yeah, the first clone introduction is like chilling the way that they do it, because from a distance it looks like a mannequin. It looks like it's just a mannequin.
Like Fred from I Am Legend.
Looks like, it just looks like a mannequin.
Why the hell you moving?
For real. And then like as you zoom in, it's like, holy fuck, there's like a face and hair, and it's like, oh my god, it's real. And then when she starts running, the camera changes, and it's like, oh fuck.
Well, yeah, because it's she sees a cardigan, and gets out of the car because she's obviously familiar with it. It's hers.
It's hers.
And then you see the distance where it's her, but it's all shot from the original Donna's perspective. And then it randomly just shifts to the other Donna's perspective, and she's like running in this like a baby deer horse human, like she's just like flopping and like.
Yeah.
But it's like this weird psycho fucking Naruto run. It's
Yeah, like a possession.
Yeah, it's uneasy. It's like I know how the legs work, but they don't look normal.
The shit does not look normal.
But yeah, then it's just beating the shit out of her.
Oh yeah.
Drags her out of the car and runs her over.
Yeah, chases her through the car, all kind of shit.
And it's good. I was like, hey, this reminds me of like the remake of Dawn of the Dead, that like 2005 or 4 one.
That intro.
Yeah.
The beginning of the movie when they're showing.
You obviously know it's a zombie fucking movie because you know what Dawn of the Dead is, but
yeah,
it's where like it's like right before the kid turns and the husband turns and that first breaking point in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like this panic. You hear like sirens in the background. You hear, but you don't.
The flashing lights on the steps. That scene, like towards the end, where she's been run over, and she's just laying on the steps watching the police.
Yeah, when she drags herself home.
Yes.
And it does the it's so good.
Nuts.
I like the ballet thing. Where she's like drawing the like mustaches on the fucking kids' portraits, and then she looks at herself and the daughter.
Yeah.
And then she's what? And just knocks it out. Oh, it's so damn good. It's so good. It's
the backyard.
Yeah, chairs.
She's like hosting a party to no one, and she's like doing the mimic of a gun.
It's so good. And I think there's not like a loud pop. It's just a little. Yeah. It's so good, and little chair falls.
It's like in her head, the perspective. It's like shot from her in her head, POV style. And yeah, like when the last chair falls and she just sprints off screen. It's hilarious.
That's the other thing I like. It's when it's POV and then not. It switches, but it's not as jarring as you would think. For like, it's a 10-minute video. It's gonna cut like 37 times.
Oh yeah.
2 characters /12, and half of them are gonna POV, half of them aren't. The other one is switching it, but you don't get disoriented. I mean, more than you're supposed to.
The filmmaking is outstanding.
I would love to see Alan Resnick do a full feature.
Me too.
It would be the best thing in the world.
Me too. I don't know how, I don't know where, but that needs to be done. Alan Resnick goes up on my list after digging deeper into this.
Yeah. I mean, this house has people in it is really good.
Yes.
It's just, it's that curse.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like...
It's not unedited.
How are you going to follow it?
That.
I'm sorry?
You gotta like change mediums, like
I
you're
have to
saying. You
compare
gotta
it
make
to this.
a feature-length film or something, a series.
You're doing another short, creepy thing. I mean, I'm gonna expect unedited footage. I'm gonna compare it to two Donnas.
Right.
I'm gonna compare it to, fucking ballerina mid-step. I'm gonna compare it to a mom creeping on her kids.
Oh, it's so fucking creepy.
I like the presents, too. She's hiding the presents.
Yeah, she hides behind the presents.
So
and the kids are like jumping and shit. She just busts out.
It's like the Frank Psych.
Yes.
Or fake out. No, go wake up your pillhead mother.
I'm serious. This 10-minute clip is like way more terrifying than most horror today.
It's literally the opposite of Tusk.
Yeah, 100%.
It's literally it's a low budget, stupid idea.
Took serious.
Taken to the extreme, but in the best way to the extreme.
Oh God.
It's so fucking well done. The editing, the weird transitions, the motion blur.
Yeah,
when she
the
picks up the phone,
motion blur. Yes.
The call to where it's you never know what phone call and when that phone call is taking place.
Yeah.
Because
is it like
it's the same phone call technically?
Yeah.
But think about it. It's the quote unquote normal unpossessed Donna calling the other Donna, but the other Donna thinks it's the possessed Donna.
Exactly.
But the other Donnas are being possessed by the other Donnas at that same point. It's when this
Inception.
It's
type
weird.
Shit. Yeah.
It's like, is this a multiple phone call? Is this the same phone call? Well, how many Donnas are there? Because they only say there's 2, but technically now there's 6 canonically at the same time.
Yep.
Because one's dragging himself, the other one's torturing him, the other one's under the basement, the other one's... It's like, what the fuck?
And one's on the phone calling him.
Yes.
Yeah.
And one's answering the phone.
Exactly.
it's like, what the fuck?
It's nuts.
It's so well done, though.
Oh, it's such a creepy. I don't know. It's not terrifying or anything. It's not gory or anything like that. It's
unsettling.
Just unsettling.
Unsettling is the word you're looking for.
Unsettling. And I haven't seen anything to match that. Anything even close.
It depends. I mean, yes, but it's also one of those things where it's like, well, if anyone does, it's just copying this.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, even if Alan Resnick was to do it, again, you still compare it to unedited footage of a bear.
Yeah.
But I can think of, like, not even Adult Swim shorts, but there's a couple, like, weird web shorts like this that are just forgotten by, like, one dude.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen the one where it's, supposedly this man being fed, I guess broth or just pudding or something like that by these giant-headed mascot people, and it's...
No.
Your face is telling me no right away. Yeah. And that's what this short thing is about, this new format we're doing on the side of,
yeah, because there's
short
so
internet
much,
things.
There's so much just lost content on the internet.
So, I mean, I can think of some weird shit, but it's just...
fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
As far as Adult Swim, this is by far their best.
Best.
But it's their best in a weird one.
Yeah.
One of the other good ones is like this, playthrough of a guy, like, doing a stream. And he's, like, playing a video game, but, like, the video game goes past. It's like, well, now this level's...
He's streaming.
Yes, and then someone else is streaming him. It gets shitty toward the end, but, like, the first concept is great, because he's like, oh, you're going to want to distract your character, because if not, you're going to want to punch your mom in the face because of PTSD. Well,
so
now we freaked out on my mom because of the duck she makes, because she turned our room into a duck room.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got to get a job at the Best Buy or whatever. Well, we're scanning cans for 8 hours. There's no skip button. We're here for 8 hours. Enjoy the gameplay. You get the Xbox Live achievement. It's like a hard day's work. Oh, it's so good. The end gets shitty, but yeah,
I feel like that episode and a couple other things like influenced the entire series of Black Mirror.
So what'd you rank Unedited?
Scale 1 to 10?
Yeah.
Fucking 9.
9.
9.
Same.
Because they can only get better if the budget gets bigger and the length gets longer.
There's nothing I would change.
Mm-mm.
But nothing's perfect.
Nothing at all. No.
I mean, I think I say something to 10 out of 10. We're getting paid to say it.
There was